call the council meeting to order. Please rise for a pledge to the flag. Remain standing for a moment of silence for our military personnel serving across. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Notice requirements of the open public meeting law have been satisfied concerning this meeting. The publication of the style that was published in notice on December 21st, 2018. Is posted on the bulletin board at Town Hall. Should be so noted in the minutes of this meeting. Councilman Anderson. Here. Councilman Ficarra. Here. Councilwoman Drum. Here. Councilman Small. Here. Councilwoman Meehan. Here. Councilman Patel. Here. Councilman Bauer. Vice President De Jesus. Here. And President Spiller. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from November the 12th?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Beginning with second reading ordinances, we're going to take letters A and B by consent. The first is a bond ordinance to authorize the acquisition of property at 455 New Brunswick Avenue. Letter B is a bond ordinance to acquire property at 1233 Broadway Avenue. With that said, can I get a motion that both ordinances be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letters A and B only. A and B only. Here are no comments from the public. I get a motion that the public hearing be closed. The ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law.
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter C is an amendment to Chapter 7 entitled Traffic with regards to handicap parking on Mercer Street and Menlo Park Terrace. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up at the second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any comments or questions from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter C only. Here are no comment from the public. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second. Any comments or questions? All in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter D, an amendment to Chapter 2 entitled Administration with regards to parking utility fees. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter D only. No comment from the public. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter E is an ordinance approving the application for a long-term tax exemption authorizing the execution of a financial agreement with WIP Hopewell Urban Renewal Group. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter E only. There are no public comments from the public. Can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter F is an ordinance authorizing the acquisition by purchase or eminent domain of 458 New Brunswick Avenue. Letter G, an ordinance authorizing direct and title possession be taken of 225 Smith Street, Casey for dedicated public right-of-way. I'm going to take both by consent. Can I get a motion that we take up F and G on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letters F and G only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed and the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter H is an ordinance approving the traffic signal revisions just made at Avenel Street and West Park Avenue. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Public hearing is now open on letter H only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter I is an amendment to Chapter 3 under the Police Regulations Administration. This is approving a drug-free zone amendment to the map. Can I get a motion that the amendment be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter I only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We'll take J and K by consent. Can I get a motion that these ordinances be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letters J and K, which is ordinances to amend the Silver Oaks redevelopment plan and the Inman Avenue rehabilitation plan. Any comments from the public? Hearing no comments from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed and both ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter L, amendment to Chapter 25, street openings of the revised ordinances. Can I get a motion that this amendment be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter L only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Letter M, an ordinance authorizing directing title and possession of certain real property located at 1233 Railway Avenue be acquired by Woodbridge Township. Can I get a motion that this ordinance be taken up on second and third reading and the public hearing be open?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on letter M only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinance be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion.
Second.
Questions? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We will be pulling letters N and O for first reading. We'll go with letters P, Q, and R.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mitch. Senator?
Did you say on N and O?
N and O.
We request those to be held?
That's what I just said. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll go with letters P, Q, and R by consent. Can I get a motion that these ordinances be passed on first reading, published in the Home News Tribune on November 29, 2019, with the notice of public hearing to be held on December 17, 2019, at 7 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Resolutions 1 through 28, if I get approval to approve them by consent.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? 1 through 28. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you, Mr. Mitch. We will now move to the public portion of the meeting. Please approach the microphone if you like. State the area of the township you live in or other township, and there's a 5-minute time period.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Bob Norcia. I live on 12 Evergreen Avenue in Fords. I got a quality of life issue and a health issue. My neighbor's been running a repair shop out of his garage. There's usually 4 or 5 cars during the day. He buys cars, fixes them up, sells them. I got to listen to all the noise because all his buddies come over and they rev up their engines and in and out of my driveway. It's right next to my dining room window. Summertime, I can't even keep my windows open between the stink and the noise. And I've had it. And I got high blood pressure. When this happens, my head is ready to explode on these people. I've been out there. He works out there at night. He's probably still out there now. I had to go out there at 11:15 one night and tell him to shut the damn radio off. He had it blasted by his garage, which is behind my yard. It's just getting, I've had enough. This is going on before the summer, towards when spring, and then when the summer, he was a high school kid. When he's out of school, there's 10 cars there. Even my neighbor across the street's pissed off. So I'd like to have somebody do something about it.
I'm sorry, what was your address again?
Sorry?
What was your address again?
12 Evergreen Avenue.
Senator, I know Director Darden's not here. Is that, could send housing out?
I spoke to Paul, the housing inspector, during the summer,
Okay.
and he contacted the owner who doesn't live there, and he says, oh, my son's only working on his car when he gets his license. He's working on about 10 cars. And every day, there's at least 3 or 4 cars there getting worked on in the driveway, which is right next to my window. He puts sound systems in, and then they blast them. I'm tired. I can't deal with it anymore.
Oh, I understand.
We'll get someone over there to see what,
Come after school, because that's when he starts working.
okay,
He's a
fair
high
enough.
school student.
Our Housing Bureau works evenings and weekends, so we'll make sure we send them out at the appropriate
Tell him
times.
to call me, I'll tell him when there's a pile of cars in there.
Do you have his?
12 Evergreen in Colonia, sir?
That's my address. His address is 16 Evergreen Avenue.
That's what I was at, Colonia or Fords?
I'm sorry?
Colonia or Fords?
Fords.
Well, we'll look into the matter, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comment from the public this evening? Any other comment from the public? Can I get a motion that the public portion of this meeting be closed?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We'll go into the agenda session.
Thank you. Let's start with my agenda. Item number 1, I'd like to thank all that were involved for an incredible second annual Avenel's Very Merry Holiday Lighting that we had on Sunday. It was truly an incredible event. We had well over 500 people attend for our holiday lighting. We call it a holiday lighting. We light a 17-foot Christmas tree as well as a 6-foot menorah. We really kick it off with the holidays. We had it's a real treat to be able to ice skate down Avenel Street. We had the Avenel Street closed. We had the iceless ice skating rink. We had horse and carriage. Local businesses and vendors displayed their product. I'd like to thank everyone involved, all the sponsors and the vendors. I'd like to specifically thank my co-chair, Mr. Mitch. Did a fantastic job assisting me. I'd like to thank the mayor, the administration, Public Works, PD, OEM. Without your assistance, an event like this couldn't take place. So once again, it was fantastic. And save the date, number 2, earlier schedule. So save the date. Next year's 3rd annual Avenel's Very Merry Holiday Lighting will be Sunday, October 29th, 2020.
October 29th?
What did I say, October?
You said October. You're confusing it with Halloween.
We're starting it early. It's, I'm sorry, November 29th, 2020. Item number 2, just forgive me, I'm trying to pull it up. It's holidays at APAC, the Avenel Performing Arts Center. We have some really fantastic shows in December. We have Robin Spielberg's Holiday Sing-Along. We have baritone singing holiday and Christmas tunes. We have the Celtic Angels Christmas. We have It's a Wonderful Life live from the Radio Theater. And really a fantastic way to end the holiday season. Santa's Circus. So go to www.avenelarts.com. You can check out all the information on all that, all the shows we have for December. The rest of my agenda is in order. I'd just like to wish everyone, all my fellow council members, the residents, mayor, administration, directors, all township employees, as well as all the residents, have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful and spend the time with your family. Before I finish my agenda, Mayor, I believe you have a few comments.
Yeah, thanks. I was outside talking to a resident. I'm sorry. First of all, I was at the Very Merry Holiday Lighting Sunday night, and I did not see you skating down Avenel Street.
I sent my son in my absence.
I just want to point out that you said it was a lot of fun, and you're doing that from observation, not from participation. Just want to set the record straight. But while we're on the topic, just about everybody from the council was there. It was a tremendous showing. It's the second year you've done that. And I think the crowd was as big as any holiday lighting we have all year. So congratulations for that.
Thank you, sir.
Most of the council, all of the council was at the convention last week, so it's a light couple of weeks. Debbie Meehan had the Colonia Turkey Trot, and while they were there, they stopped at the library. They picked up 50 baskets of food that were delivered throughout for families throughout Woodbridge. They got help from Public Works. I believe it was today. To drop off those baskets, so thank you for Public Works. The Santa Parade at Woodbridge Center Mall was great. Councilwoman Drummond, Councilman Ficarra. I have to mention Councilman Ficarra, despite the fact that he wears the worst-looking Christmas hat that I've ever seen anybody wear. He knows my feelings about his hat, but he continues to wear it. They were also at the Pace Holiday Bazaar at the high school. And there was a grand opening and ribbon cutting at the Woodbridge Home Depot for the new kitchen area. Nancy Drum and Greg Ficarra were there. And Nancy was joined by Kyle Anderson at Dr. Jay Shaw's Samwell Institute for Pain Management at the Star Tours Travel Agency and the Star Tours Travel Agency. So another busy 2 weeks for grand openings. And if I could, I'd like to tonight recognize a man who's worked for our township for 1 month short of 45 years. He's been employed here for 44 years and 11 months. Tomorrow is his last day of employment with us. I'm talking about Dennis Henry, who started almost 45 years ago in Public Works as a mechanic and worked his way through the ranks. And he's retiring as from my limited involvement in the last 25, 30 years, I think he's the best Public Works director, not only in Woodbridge, but I think he's the best Public Works director in the state. And I think we have the best Public Works department in the state thanks to his leadership. Now, this is the only job he's ever known, right from school to town to retirement. And I don't know how often anybody spends 45 years in a job. But the cooperation that we get from the Public Works Department and the way they handle their jobs is a tribute to Dennis's leadership. We implemented the new garbage system starting in 2007. It went so good it was going to be 5 years. We had to get it done in 3 because people wanted to do it. We implemented new recycling programs with single stream. We implemented a road paving program where we do a lot of the work in-house. We do all kinds of special work. Our Public Works members are talented in carpentry and plumbing and electric and you name it. We've worked with the unions under Dennis's leadership to get a whole lot of projects done. We've given them their favorite thing, which is demolishing buildings. They like that the best. But I just can't tell you how easy it is to be the mayor of a town like Woodbridge when you have a Public Works department which probably has more public interaction in the course of a day, a month, and a year than any other department because people see them all the time. Snow removal's off the charts, absolutely off the charts. We get 10 compliments for every complaint. So I just want to say what a pleasure it is. I've known Dennis since I was here in 1992 when he was in Public Works and I was in the controller's office. So that's a long time that we've worked together personally. But I think he's the best and I know George Brew is going to do a terrific job as his replacement. Dennis has been grooming him and training him and bringing him to meetings so that he knows what's going on. And George has been here a long time. But the shoes of Dennis Henry are going to be very, very difficult to fill. And I just want to thank him for his public service and congratulate him for almost 45 years working for Woodbridge Township. And if I could hire him back tomorrow, I would. I'd find something for him to do, but we can't. But we'll talk about that someday in the future. But anyway, congratulations and thank you to Dennis Henry. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Mayor, for the biweekly statement, and your words for Director Henry. Just really quick, Director Henry, I wish you congratulations. I'm sure I'll see you on the fire scenes. You're not going anywhere. We always say we're the ones that get the accolades, and yourselves down there are the reason for it, because basically when we ask for something, we always get it. You've been a tremendous advisor and supporter for me since I've been on the council, so thank you very much. The rest of my agenda is in order. Council Vice President De Jesus.
Thank you, Council President. Item number 4, the Historical Association of Woodbridge Township celebrates Christmas with a look at the Royal Charter of the Trinity Episcopal Church. At the monthly meeting, David Wilson, Church Warden, will discuss the Royal Charter of Trinity Episcopal Church granted by King George III. It will be Monday, December 16th at 7 p.m. at the Trinity Episcopal Church, 650 Rollway Avenue. Again, Monday, December 16th at 7 p.m. You can call Brenda Velasco at 732-428-2403 for more information. Item number 5, our police community relations. Our police department will continue their routine visits to our elementary, middle, and high schools. They will start mentoring groups at the middle school and high school, boys and girls mentoring groups. They are also working on their holiday toy giveaway December 1st, where they will go to Walmart. I believe now they have 25 families. Last I heard, there were 25 families that will participate this Sunday at 8 a.m. and it will follow with breakfast at the Island Firehouse on Green Street. They will also participate at the pool tournament with the Woodbridge Biller Club and versus the First Responders, which is a toy giveaway. If you want to participate or if you just want to donate toys, please bring a toy for a boy and a girl. And that will be this Sunday also at 9 a.m. at the Community Center. Item number 10, the Public Library. This week, the Woodbridge Public Library Board of Trustees will invite all the patrons to return long overdue materials or visit to renew their library cards with amnesty from overdue fees with the donation of food. So instead of paying your overdue fees, you just bring a non-perishable item and that will cover your fine. And it will be from now through this Saturday from 9 to 5 and Sunday 1 through 5. So Saturday, November 30th from 9 to 5 and Sunday, December 1st from 1 to 5. Again, don't worry about paying your overdue fine. Just bring a donation of a non-perishable food item and your fine will be vanished. The Fort's Library has opened a teen space and it has a redesigned reading area with a children's section near the picture windows. So if you know any teens in the Ford section or if you're in Woodbridge Township, you can go and visit their new teen center. Item number 9, the Barron Arts Center. If you give me a second, I apologize. Their holiday model train show will run from November 30th through December 30th. They will be closed on December 25th, Christmas Day. Their exhibit hours are Monday through Friday, 11 to 4, Saturday and Sunday, 2 to 4, and it will feature a setup and design by Mike Gillespie. It is free admission, donations are welcome, and it is available for school and group viewing. Call 732-634-0413. The annual Woodbridge Township Tree Lighting and Train Show reception will be next Friday, December 6th, from 5 to 7. Again, it's the Barron Arts Center Tree Lighting, December 6th, from 5 to 7. And the Woodbridge Township Cultural Arts Commission Holiday Concert, the Jazz Lobsters, will be Friday, December 13th at 7:30 at Woodbridge High School. Item number, and then Councilman Bauer is not here, and he asked me to announce that on Saturday, December 7th, it will be the Ford's Holiday Tree Lighting from 3 to 6 p.m. The rain date will be December 14th. Bring your family for a stroll down New Brunswick Avenue, meet the Ford business owner, enjoy snacks and entertainment, take a photo with Santa, and there will be a free grand prize drawing. The event will start at 6 p.m. Again, that's Saturday, December 7th, from 3 to 6, with a rain date of December 14th. And I just want to thank my fellow councilmate, Debbie Meehan. Today, she delivered over 50 Thanksgiving Thanksgiving baskets to families all throughout our township. I was able to witness how appreciative and how thankful some of these families were. So she does a lot of work. Her turkey trot, every November she gets a lot of food. So I'm just putting it out there for next year. We can start thinking early, and maybe all of us that are here in this room can contribute, because it touches a lot of families, and I believe it's a big blessing, and I just want to thank her from the bottom of my heart, because I saw personally how appreciative these families are. Thank you, Dennis Henry, for all of your hard work, 45 years. I'm sure we'll see you at the Ford's Firehouse. I'll see you in my neighborhood. Thank you for always being there for each and every one of us and helping us with our projects. We really do appreciate and we will miss you. And George, we look forward to working with you. Happy Thanksgiving to all our families and everyone in this room. Feliz Día de Acción de Gracias. Que sean bendecidos. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Vice President Jesus. Councilwoman Meehan.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda's in order. I just have a couple of events coming up. On December 5th, we will be holding the Colonia Tree Lighting. That'll be at 6 o'clock at the Evergreen Center on Inman Avenue. We will have the St. John Vianney's students do a sing-along at 6, and Santa should arrive to light our tree about 6:15. Afterwards, we'll go inside. There'll be crafts and refreshments. We also have a live petting zoo, so we invite you to bring your family, come down. It's a free event. We just ask that you bring a can of food or toys for tots. On December 13th, we'll be holding our annual Cookies and Cans. That'll be at 6 p.m. at the VFW in Colonia. We're looking for food for baskets for Christmas and the holidays, and also homemade cookies that we'll be sending overseas to local troops. If anybody has somebody, a loved one serving overseas, and they would like a basket for Christmas, just give me a call, 732-382-0273. I just need their APO address and we'll ship it out, little Christmas from home. Also, Lizbeth had said about the donations and all, and we had a lot of families this year, more than we've ever had. And on Sunday morning, me and my friends, my little elves, were panicking because we didn't have enough food. So we put a message out on social media, and for the next 12 hours, there were people at my door bringing food from the community. So really, I might deliver them, but I can't make them without the support of the community. So I thank everybody that donated food. And don't just think about it during the holidays. We need it all year long. There are a lot of people, neighbors of yours, that are hungry. So I appreciate that. And I just want to thank Public Works, Dennis and George. They gave me two of their workers today, and without them, there was a lot of turkeys, and they were heavy. They were messy by the end. So thank you for letting me use them. And Dennis, of course, you have taught us so much, all of us on the dais, and we will truly miss you, and we know you won't be far, and we'll probably still call you for advice, and we know that George is going to do a fantastic job. So best of luck to you, and happy and a healthy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Councilwoman Meehan. Councilwoman Drum.
Thank you, Council President. Number 2, Downtown Merchants Association. The holiday stroll, the annual holiday stroll is planned for this coming Saturday, November 30th, from 4 to 6:30 on Main Street. There has been a lot of planning again from our Recreation Department, so thank you very much for all of your work and all of your efforts. And our downtown merchants are looking forward to celebrating Small Business Saturday with our residents. Small Business Saturday is a great way for our community to let our local businesses know how much we care about them by giving them all of our support and keep them thriving in our community. Thank you. Number 4, the Chamber of Commerce finished up Restaurant Week on November 17th with 25 local eateries participating. If anyone was able to obtain the 10 stickers on your diner's cards, please return them to the Chamber office at 91 Main Street in Woodbridge before December 8th for a chance to win a prize. This prize drawing will take place at the Chamber's annual holiday luncheon presented by Northfield Bank on Monday, December 9th at the Delta Hotels by Marriott Woodbridge from noon till 2. There'll be lunch and entertainment, a photo booth, a Coca-Cola holiday signature drinks, and our sponsors are Columbia Bank, Bank of Woodbridge, J.J. Ellick Realty, the Downtown Merchants Association, Bayshore Recycling, and Holly Church Doyle. If you're interested for coming to a great party, you can contact the Chamber for a reservation at 732-636-4040. And the Chamber also wants to welcome Pino's in their new location at 280 Woodbridge Avenue. We went there today. It's unbelievably beautiful. They really made a great investment to stay in Woodbridge, and we're really proud of them, and we hope that we can support them as well. Number 9, the Animal Shelter. The Woodbridge Animal Group will be doing pet photos with Santa this coming Saturday as well on the 30th, along with some local vendors and holiday baskets at Parker Press on Raleigh Avenue in Woodbridge from 11 to 2. So if you have a pet, if you can support the Animal Shelter and bring them to get their pictures taken, we would appreciate it. Number 13, the Woodbridge Elks Lodge will be hosting a breakfast fundraiser on Sunday, December 1st, before our holiday parade from 8 to 11 a.m. The recipient is a Woodbridge Township family that is in need due to a medical condition, so we're looking forward to our community support with much appreciation. If there are any questions, I can be reached on my cell at 732-991-6414. If you can't make the breakfast, donations are being accepted. And we recently also had a veterans fundraiser at the Elks this past Thursday, and we were able to raise $1,800 to go towards our veterans. So thank you all for your participation and support. I wanted to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I also wanted to welcome Councilman Small to the Grandparent Club. I wanted to congratulate you publicly last meeting, and I forgot. Congratulations on the new baby girl. Councilman Ficara and I are loving that club, Your life will never be the same, so enjoy every minute of it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To Dennis Henry, there's no words. You have been amazing to each and every one of us. We're going to miss you so much. Look, I'm getting choked up. Life without Dennis Henry, it's going to be so strange, and we just wish you the best, and so happy for you and your family that you'll be able to spend that special time together. And George, we're so looking forward to working with you as well. So congratulations and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. That's all I have.
Thank you, Councilwoman Drum. Councilman Anderson.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order. I do have one item on the job bank. I want to let everyone know that Middlesex County College is sponsoring a workforce training program information session so that you can develop your skills for your workforce to succeed in the 21st century. They offer the customized course offerings to address the specific needs of your company. Classes are delivered at your workplace or on a nearby campus. Through this program, thousands of employees have received training in areas of advanced marketing, advanced manufacturing, transportation and logistics, employee basic skills, and also enhance employability skills of your employees. And this is going to be held on December 4th at 1 p.m. at the Middlesex County College Perth Amboy Center campus, which is located at 60 Washington Street in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. The phone number is 732-324-9819. Also, if you are out of work right now, please check our Employment Opportunity Center. There are many companies in the Woodbridge Township area that are looking specifically for Woodbridge employees. At the top of the list right now, I can see Provident Bank is looking for a bank associate at their Island branch, located at 1220 Green Street in Island. BASF has many positions. The Civil Service Commission is also advertising there. They have many positions also for the 2020 census. That's all I have on that. I would like to wish the Woodbridge Broncos cheer and football programs luck as they head down to Florida this week for the national championship. We have 4 Eastern Regional champions for the cheerleaders that are heading down, and our 10U team, 10U football team is the first football Pop Warner team to advance to the Disney National Championship. So it's a very exciting time. I actually plan on joining them this year, so we're looking forward to that. I would like to wish everyone a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. I ask that everyone think about the people that are not at the table with them, whether they be in our military or our first responders, and also those that are, I was at an event earlier where turkeys were being given away, and I saw one family in particular where the girls walked all the way to the site from school with their backpacks and had to get a ride home because they had to carry the turkey. So it really is very humbling at this time of year when there are families that are in such need. And I ask that you keep them in prayer and hope for good fortune for the new year for those families. And Mr. Henry, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you. Right up until the final hour, I was getting responses from the Department of Public Works on your behalf. You can tell a lot about a leader by how the men and women that are in your department work hard for you and how they want to represent Woodbridge in your department very well. You've been very professional. You've always been a gentleman. I'm going to miss you. I'm sure we'll see you around. But it's always reassuring when we can look to our left and see those faces over there, especially yours, knowing that you have an answer and a response for our residents when they're in need. So thank you very much. Mr. Brew, welcome to the big chair. Good luck to you, sir. And I know I will enjoy working with you as well. Thank you. That is all I have.
Thank you, Councilman Anderson. Councilman Ficarra.
Thank you, Council President. Dennis, good luck in retirement. 45 years, did you start working in elementary school? Did you have working papers? No. But good luck in all seriousness. George, you've got big shoes to fill, but I'm sure you'll do a great job. On my agenda, just a couple of events that are coming up over at the Community Center. If you join between now and January 2020, They'll waive the entry fee there, the joiner's fee, I should say. So that's a good, as you look into the new year and start planning some of your resolutions, it's a good opportunity to get in shape, save a couple of bucks. They have a cool thing at the community center. You go ice skating with Santa Claus on December 14th between 1:45 and 3:15, so you can stop by there. And as always, njwcc.com will tune you into everything going on there. They have a wonderful program called Stay Strong. It's for cancer patient survivors. It's strength of exercise for the mind and the body, and it's a really good group of like-minded people. They meet on Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m., but the group goes way beyond just exercise. So if you're interested in that, or you know of somebody, please stop by the club and look into that. I mean, stop by the community center. Speaking of the club, Mayor Mack and I had the opportunity to take a quick tour of the golf den. It's a state-of-the-art golf simulator that's at the club of Woodbridge. I believe right now you can play up to 50 courses around the world. It's a simulator where you actually get to hit the ball if golf is your game. 6 people can play. They recommend 4. It's like going into somebody's living room and playing golf. It's the coolest thing you ever want to see. So if you're a golfer or you want to golf in nice weather, this is a cool thing to do over at the club. The prices are very reasonable, but I think you need to see it to believe it. Also, speaking of the club, the North Pole Express on Friday, December 13th from 6:30 to 10. There's an opportunity to drop your children off ages 3 to 10 and go out and do some holiday shopping or anything else that you need to do around the holiday times. Prices are very reasonable. It's for children of members and also children of non-members. So if you need to bring your kids to a safe environment so you can get out and do your holiday stuff, December 13th from 6:30 to 10 is it. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman Vaccaro. Councilman Small.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order. A couple of announcements. This Tuesday, the 3rd, will be Port Reading Fire First Aid, first annual Christmas tree lighting celebration. It begins at 6 p.m. A visit with Santa, light refreshments, Christmas crafts, and music by Woodbridge High School Choir and St. Anthony's Children's Choir. We also have a stuffed ambulance, and we ask you to bring an unwrapped toy to the event, and it's going to the Marissa Tafaro Foundation, Robert Wood Squibb Children's Hospital. So I hope all can attend. I hope we could be half as successful as Avenel on Sunday, and I was at the event. I had to leave a little early, but to the co-chairs that sit up here, incredible job. You really have to be proud of yourself, and again, great job. To the Woodbridge High School football team, you fell a little short, but you had the whole town behind you. It was an incredible run, a lot of excitement, and I just want to congratulate you on a great year. To Mr. Henry, I met you when I was 15 years old at the summer help. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but it's an incredible run. As the mayor said, your accomplishments, what Public Works is able to do these days are just absolutely incredible. So good luck to you. Wish you nothing but the best. You are the best. And Mr. Brew, aside from our phone call today, I think everything will be great down the road. George and I had a little mix-up today, but it was all good. We laughed at the end. It was all good. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And that's all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilman Small. Thank you for the kind words, and looking forward to Port Reading's first tree lighting. Councilman Patel.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is also in order, but I would like to have a few announcements. In Islin, we are having a Christmas tree lighting. It's going to be held on Saturday, December 7th, afternoon around 5 p.m. And this is going to be held in the parking lot of Presbyterian Church, which is located at the corner of Route 27 and Middlesex Avenue. This event is going to be hosted by the Indian Business Association, which is Oak Tree Road based business association in Islin. Also on the same day, Saturday, December 7th, we are having a Christmas spectaculars, which is also going to be hosted by Indian Business Association, and It's going to be from 5:30 PM to 8:30 PM at St. Cecilia's Church, which is also located at the Middlesex Avenue, corner of Middlesex Avenue and Oak Tree Road. And in this event, we'll have free photos with Santa Claus, we'll have a robots demonstration, magic show, and also there is going to be a giveaway of toys and gifts. We would like to also thank our mayor, actually. He always comes out for both of these, events and greet the, area guests, so thank you, Mayor. Also, I'd like to congratulate Director Henry. I think I've lived in Islin about 40 years, and I have seen, no other town has done, the job you have done, like removing snows, picking up trash, and I think we have a new recyclable program as well, so great job, fantastic. Congratulations on your retirement, and I would like to wish you best of luck and best wishes. Also, Judge, we would like to welcome you and also congratulate you. And all of you, I would like to wish you a happy, healthy, and a very enjoyable Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Patel. Councilman Bauer is excused. Mr. Rich.
Thank you, Mr. President. Most of my agenda is in order. Just make a couple comments. Under 1C, you took action earlier to transfer the liquor license for Kona Grill to debtor in possession. It will remain on my agenda until we now transfer to the new owner. That's a follow-up from our last meeting. And then just two comments to the holidays to everybody, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. Good luck on your events coming up as well. Everyone is having their tree lighting. And to Dennis Henry, I said I think everything this morning to you, but everything that was set up here is so on point. You are the best, and the best to George.
Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Senator Bennett.
Thank you, Council President. Most of my report is housekeeping in nature. However, we also will be looking for the awarding to green and railway traffic upgrade proposal that we will have at the next meeting. I wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. And Dennis, I'm only 2 years with you, but they were 2 really good years. First year, I started off a little rocky with you because I had a little different style, but I think we got through it, and we really had a good 2 years. So I appreciate all the help you gave me. Thank you.
A little bit different. A little bit different.
But I tried to hold it.
Nothing this evening. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Director Green.
I don't have anything to say. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Director. Director Simaluka.
Nothing this evening. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Director. Director Darden is excused. Director Henry.
Nothing tonight, but I'd just like to thank the mayor, the council, and the administration for all the support that Public Works has got throughout the years. I travel throughout the state with Rutgers. We see a lot of different public works. There's no public works in the state of New Jersey that gets the support that we have. It's been my honor to be a person that grew up in Woodbridge and to be a part of the public works in Woodbridge. I wish George well. He's got over 30 years in public works. He's a certified public works manager. He's got a good team, and I look forward to watching him out my window. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. I apologize, George. I didn't see you back there when I spoke. I look forward to working with you, and I got one more meeting to be able to call on you, so, all right. Legal? Look for a motion? Motion. Second. Meeting adjourned. Have a good evening.